Hey everybody, I'm Andrew. This is Friendly Fitness. Let's have a good time and, get totally shredded on the side, but let's still have a good time. We're gonna be doing this 15-minute exercise. The focus is half core, half glutes. Now, I kind of like how this one's gonna go down. We're gonna start with 1 minute of each exercise, a core exercise and a glute exercise, but neither of them are gonna be that challenging. Okay, now everything is as challenging as you want it to be, of course, so there's a little bit of subjectivity in that. We got options for all these exercises. You can take breaks anytime you want to, but the first round is just one of each. So far so good. The second round we're doing 2 of each, so 2 core, 2 glutes, and I would consider the second of those exercises to be the more challenging one. And in the third round we're totally doing 3 of each exercise, so get ready to light those core and those abs on fire. It's like when you go to a barbecue and someone asks if you want some toasted buns with your hamburgers. There's only one answer, right? Yeah, I do want toasted buns. And those toasted buns are coming right up because we're about to start this workout. So stop talking about hamburgers, just do the workout. So we're gonna start with 1 minute of each exercise. There's kind of a cool half plank, half glute plank transition in between each one, but just follow along. We'll have a good time. In 10 seconds, we start. And we're gonna start with the heel reach. So I got my feet on the floor, I'm just lying down, but I wanna kind of engage my core, get my shoulder blades up, and I'm gonna reach for those heels one at a time. We're starting now. And we're doing this for a whole minute. Keep in mind, if you want this to be more challenging, all you gotta do is try to lift the upper body up a little bit higher off the floor and reach a bit further. You don't have to touch the heels, you're just reaching for them. But we're doing this for a solid 60 seconds and we want those obliques to feel some work being done. So just take your time on this one. And again, if you want that breather, oh my gosh, just take it. But we're halfway through. That was 30 seconds. I know, when I hear the beep, I'm like, yeah, we're done. We're not done. We're doing this for a minute. So 2 beeps per exercise. You'll understand why though. A lot of these involve just one side of the body. So this is called an alternating exercise. I'm doing left and right, but sometimes I'm just focusing on the right side and then just focusing on the left. We're almost done with the core for this first round though. In about 10 seconds, we're gonna move on to some glutes. So here it comes, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna do the alternating plank bird dog. So hands and knees. I got my hands pretty much right under my shoulders, my knees just underneath my hips. Keep the hips as still as you can. Get that arm, that opposite leg up, and then bring it back. Now, the glutes really do the work when you hold that leg up. So I'm alternating, I'm doing left side, right side, but the higher you get that leg, the more you can feel the glutes, the buns, doing the work. That was only 30 seconds. You don't have to come up that high. And if you're not feeling it, just keep both hands on the floor and practice getting those legs up and out without letting those hips go all over the place. But I'm feeling it, so I'm gonna keep my balance on this one. We're almost done the first round. And then we're gonna do some planks. But each plank is only 30 seconds long. I know, you're like, it sounds really complicated. But don't worry, there's a madness to my method. Okay, so in between every block, we're gonna do 30-second plank and then a 30-second glute plank. So you can do this on the toes if you want to. You can have the knees on the floor. Whatever we're doing, we want to avoid this. We don't want to have that bend in the hips. So try to hold just for a few more seconds. And if you want to use this time as recovery, do it. But we're about to move on. Where's the beep? Where's the beep? There it is. So now, this one's kind of cool. I'm lying down, I got my hands behind me on the floor, and I just want you to try to get the knees off the floor. You can bend the legs if you want to, and get the knees up that way, but feel the muscles doing the work right now. It's the you-know-whats, the glutes. So if you want those legs out, go for it. If you want those knees bent, go for it, but try to lift the knees up just a little bit. Okay, we are officially on the second round. Now, second round begins the same way the first one did, with the heel reach. So we're doing this right now for 2 beeps. But instead of moving on to a glute exercise after this, we're doing another core exercise. So get ready for 2 minutes of pure core. Keeping those shoulder blades up off the mat if you can. Not done yet. Still working on this one. What's that next exercise? Legolas, what do your elf eyes see? Oh man, this next one's gonna be good. A lot of obliques in this workout. Those are the core muscles on the side. Again, take those breathers. A minute of the same exercise is a lot, but I believe in you guys. Andrew, you don't even know who's watching. Still believe in you. Okay, so check this out. This is the side-to-side crunch. So when we crunch, we come up and get the sort of torso up off the floor. This time, I want you to aim to one side, bring it back, and then aim to the other. Oof. So it's the obliques, again, the muscles on the side of the core doing the work for 2 beeps. If you've just had enough of those obliques, Andrew, come on, give me a break. My obliques are totally shredded already. I'd rather do something else. Then, let's just do a classic crunch. That was only 1 beep, so we gotta keep going. We're doing the side to side crunch. Oh, but don't worry, glutes coming up next. It's easy to kind of like let the body swing from side to side. Try to come to a full stop at the bottom, and then aim for the side. And again, the bigger reach provides more work for the core to do. Okay, let's see some plank bird dog. We're gonna do this for a whole minute. We're gonna alternate. If you ever want a bit of a challenge on this one, you can do 30 seconds just focusing on one side. That'll kind of like compound the burn, and then do 30 seconds on the other. But I'm gonna stick to my alternating plank bird dog. We're doing this for 2 beeps. That first beep's gonna happen any second. Man, I'm good. Okay. So, keeping it up with this exercise, and remember that pause at the top. I'm kind of going a bit too quickly on this one. I don't mean to. But that pause, is really what makes the buns pop. So we're going to be doing another core exercise after this one. No mercy. But really, take breaks anytime you want. Okay, I think it's time for the single leg hip bridge. Sure is. So I'm lying down. I got my feet on the mat, just a little bit out past my knee, but check it out. With one leg, I'm going up and then back. So try to hold it at the top, and once again, feel which muscle group is doing the work. Oh, it's totally the glutes and the hamstrings. We're doing 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. If doing this single leg is not feeling good, put both feet on the floor. And we're doing that hip bridge like this for a whole minute. But I'm doing the alternating, so I'm not alternating. I'm doing the single leg. So I'm putting that other leg up and trying to get my hips up nice and high. Again, that pause at the top really makes this happen for the glutes. Oh yeah, and remember to breathe. Just in case you forgot and you've been holding your breath for the last 5 minutes. Very impressive, by the way. Okay, 30-second plank, and then 30-second glute plank. So again, on the knees if you want to, totally up to you. We want to avoid having the hips up in the air, so keep that nice straight line through the body, keeping the legs nice and tight, and the glutes. Imagine that. Almost time for the glute plank. All right, so we're lying down, hands behind us just for some leverage, and then get those legs up. You can do the pulse, you can go up and then come down for a rest if you want to, or you can just try to keep them up. And if you want to bend those knees to make it feel a little bit better, do it. But feel those hamstrings and those glutes doing some work. They're doing some amazing stuff right now. Woo. Whoa. Okay, 2 rounds done. We actually only have 1 more to go. And we're gonna start it just like we started the first one, with the alternating heel reach. I'm mentally preparing myself though for 3 minutes of pure core right now.
So, you know, if I want that extra challenge, I'll try to get my torso up off the floor a little bit more. If I need to sort of lie back a bit more, that's fine. You can lessen the range of motion, but feel it. We're doing this for a minute, remember? Oh, that sound is such a tease. Oh, I almost forgot myself. Whew. Making those obliques work. Oh boy, I'm feeling the sweat now. Okay, you got this, Andrew, you got this. Almost there. We got about 10 seconds. Maybe less. Oh yeah, we got way less. Side to side crunch. Again, if those obliques have had enough, let's just see a classic crunch. But if you're feeling good, we're doing that side to side. Punishing those obliques in a good way. Punishing is an aggressive word. I didn't mean to say that. But you know what I mean. The more time you spend in that up position, the more time the core spends working, and the more shredded you're gonna get. You just gotta hang in there. Less than 30 seconds, and then we move on to our final new core exercise, which just so happens to be the most challenging of them all. Oh God, I'm nervous. Oof. Bring it on though. Sorry. Talking to myself makes it a little bit more easy to digest. Here it comes. We're about to do the alternating toe reach. More obliques, more big core. So I'm lying down. I'm gonna get my legs up. You don't have to keep them together. And I'm gonna reach for that opposite foot. And then come back down. Big reach. Whoa. Feel the upper core doing a lot of work on this one. If you want an option, put the feet on the floor, reach for that opposite knee, come back. Oof. But keep in mind, we're aiming for a big reach. So I'm getting my legs up, and I'm just going for it. Oof. It's not gonna look really pretty towards the end, but that's okay. 30 seconds. And then we're moving on to some glutes. Oh, the bigger the reach, the more core you're gonna get. Ooh. Oof. I'm kind of throwing my body into this. I just want to aim for that foot. Get that torso off the floor. Oh. Ooh. I'm at the end of my rope. I can't handle it anymore. Yes, I can. Woo. Oh. Let's do some glutes. Whoa, okay. That was legit. Woo. Alternating plank, bird, dog. Again, that pause at the top. Oh man. I wonder what the most challenging glute exercise is going to be. I sure hope it's as tough as that last core exercise was. We're doing this for a minute. That pause at the top makes the burn in the glutes that much harder, that much sharper. We want that. Whew. Here comes the switch. Yes, okay. Single-legged hip bridge. We're close, we're super close. It's almost been, what, 13 minutes, something like that? Leg up. Whew. Thrusting up. That hold at the top, just like the plank bird dog, is what makes the burn appear in those glutes that much faster, that much hotter. Just do it, pausing at the top. Remember that option though. You can have both feet on the floor and just get the hips up for the pause. But I'm doing single leg, which means I'm switching sides right now. So this next exercise is going to take place on our feet. We're going to do some static lunges. We're not there yet, but we're about to stand up. Ooh, and see how those glutes are feeling. Okay, we're doing some static lunges. So I'm putting one foot in front, one behind, and from here, down I go, up I go. We want to keep the eyes forward. We're only doing this for 30 seconds on each side. So let's see what you got. If you want to hold on to a chair or something,
That's good, but at the top of these reps, flex those glutes. Make it do the work. Almost forget about that front leg. Give the job to the glutes. Okay, switching it up. 30 seconds on each side, and then we're doing our last minute of planks. A lot of balance going on in this one. I'm trying to flex my glutes at the top to give the work to them. A lot of muscles help out with this movement, but we can divert it to the glutes. Ooh, okay, last minute. Let's see that plank for 30 seconds. Oof. Last time we're doing this, everybody. Come on, beat. Come on. Okay. This is the last 30 seconds of this workout. Remember those options. You can take breaks anytime you want. You can bend the knees, but do your best to keep those knees up off the floor. I love it. Okay. Everybody, whew. We just did 15 minutes of pure core and glutes. Oh man. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. I hope that burn is with you on every step. You know, you're in your grocery store, waiting in the elevator, tying your shoes, you're like, oh my gosh, what's that feeling? All right. Hotter glutes. I can't think of anything else to say. Have a great day. You're the best. I'm gonna go make a cup of coffee. And as always, more material to come. So see you around, guys. I'm Andrew. This was Friendly Fitness, and see you next time. Peace.